Hey, this will be a video chart on QASP, our good buddy. Been a while since we've last done it, but I know we've done this chart quite a bit. The requests were pouring in today, and rightfully so. Just a beautiful day. Besides the price action, you got to love that right there. Very nice volume, way above average. The most it's had in probably about 3 weeks, it looks like. So you can never complain about good above average volume. And then when you look up and correspond that with the price action, just a beautiful sight. I did this one yesterday from more of a longer term chart perspective, and what I had shown there was the symmetrical triangle we have. So here's our resistance trend line, and then we have the support trend line right here. And this is the longer term pattern. Well, let me take a step back. Depending on what your time frame is, I kind of consider 2 months in penny stocks to be a long term. But if you're a long term holder, maybe this is only a medium term or short term pattern for you. So when I say long term pattern, that's a subjective term, but my definition of long term would be something like this. So this is kind of the overall pattern right now that we're in. Like I said, I did a static annotated chart on this one yesterday, but this one's going to be more focused on kind of the shorter term type stuff with what's going on. So right now, definitely though, the key resistance to focus on is this trend line up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see the price head up there in the next few days with the way it's been going, especially when we had this increase in volume. Maybe a couple days breather, but with the way it's been acting the past 4 days, it's really started to show some strength, and that the bulls are kind of stepping up their game here. The other thing about this chart was this day right here. Now, yes, we did have this trend line, but this really shows the importance of this support trend line, because if you look right here at this purple line, this was the 50-day simple moving average. So you see the price break through like that, on volume that was, bigger than the past 5 days, and it's starting to think like, oh boy, is this getting ready to really fall apart, or is this trend line going to hold? And as you can see, not only did this trend line hold, but it right there, but it essentially acted as a trampoline and bounced the price right back up. So that's just great, great verification that this is truly a strong trend line. So I'll get that changed to green just to represent kind of how important it is. Make it extra thick because this is kind of the backbone of the chart right now. This is the uptrend line that you've established and have been working on since basically early December. And with this test here, with the way it broke below the 50, like I said, I was getting pretty worried, but I was definitely wrong, as it acted as a just big time trampoline. Looks like Michael Jordan just took off here as the price has been going up. So support wise, this is the key one. You don't want to see this trend line fall, or else it's basically going to eliminate all the work the bulls have been doing since early December. Short term supports, what I would do is keep your eye on our short term moving averages. We have this red line here, which is the 10-day, and this greenish one right here, which is the 20-day. Ideally, if the price does pull back here in the short term, you'd like it to hover right around this area before hopefully heading back up. But once again, if it does fall below those, do not panic, because we still do have this big support line sitting down here. I'm not sure if this video is getting any fuzzy or anything, but I'm just by a kind of a loud space heater right now. I'm not at my usual trading station, so if you hear something in the background, I'm okay. It's just some background noise. Hopefully you can still hear me. Now, resistance-wise, like I said, this is the key resistance to get through. If that can be broken, I really think the chart is going to come to life quite a bit. But short term, the resistance that I'm still kind of looking at is kind of twofold. One, just these highs over here that presented a problem back in early January. These levels are right around 0.025. And the other one is just still the 200-day simple moving average. Yes, you closed above it, but breaks need to be a bigger separation. So I wouldn't consider this huge separation. So any sort of separation and a break of this line, then I would say, it's about as sure as for sure can get that this level up here would get tested. So hopefully, this line will be at least tested. But if it is, what you'll probably need is a little consolidation if you're really going to bust through it hard. So what might be nice is you get another green day, and then maybe get some sideways days, let the moving averages catch up to you a little bit, and then make your attack at it. That might produce a better a better kind of breakout, but with the way things have been going, and if volume keeps increasing, that wouldn't be necessary. So we'll just kind of have to sit back and see how that plays out. But overall, the chart's definitely looking good. Nice to see this big move here the past 4 days, and then today did get above the 200-day simple moving average. So hopefully the rest of this week will be the price separating from this level, because you are still within the Bollinger Band, so it's not like the chart's overextended or anything like that. So there is still some possible upside here. But I think the volume's going to have to remain strong in order to keep pushing this up, because I would imagine some people down in this area are going to be looking at probably locking some profits here. But if there's enough volume, it should be able to push right through those profit takers. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll get a free ebook, and then with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So it's worth checking out. Everything's free, so there's no strings attached. So I'd encourage you to sign up, give it a try, and just kind of see what it's all about. One more time, this is QASP. Thanks for listening.